my name is Molly. I am a fan of the brick, and today we're doing a Disney build. So far on this channel, I have done 3 episodes about Lego ideas, and yet I have not yet put together an actual Lego ideas set. Until today. This is set number 21317, Steamboat Willie. It's got 751 pieces, and it is recommended for ages 10 and up. So just perfect for me, because I'm just slightly older than 10. So the Lego idea sets are really cool. They were designed by fans, but they also are really well produced. They come in sturdy boxes with some cool features like a special booklet, which you will see in a moment. Alright, we have bag number 2, sub-bag number 2, bag number 1, 3. Also, these 2 pieces are just loose in the box. Here is the booklet that it comes with. Inside is the instructions, plus usually they have a section where they talk about the designer. So the first page is all about the history of Steamboat Willie, the cartoon. 1928 was the year of that. There are several designers. This is cool. Now, I was not aware of the designers' names, but I will put them right here. These are the designers. They're cool. Congratulations on getting your set made. And then the instructions begin. So, let's build!
So the first thing you get to build is a Mickey Mouse minifig, followed by an emblem of the famous black silhouette of Mickey. And it also has a tile on it that says 1928.
Part 1 complete. I have made this here boat. I didn't really research this set ahead of time. I just got it because it was Mickey and cool looking, but I didn't realize that there was going to be movement within. Well, I'm assuming this boat is going to do something. Maybe the Mickey Mouse guy is gonna dance or turn the wheel on the boat or something. I hope, because that'd be cool. I am hoping I built it correctly, because how do you know if you have? I always get a little worried when there's an extra piece left over after I'm done building. I'm gonna go look back in the booklet and see if I can figure out where this piece goes. But for now, bag number 1 is complete. So we're about to open bag number 2.
So I was about 1/3 of the way into bag number 2 when I hit a little snag. I realized that I had in fact missed a step. Something was just not going right with the Technic movement. And I went back in the booklet and I finally found the page where, yes, I had skipped an entire step. Those 2 green pieces in the center needed some Technic pins to keep them together. And I had missed doing that somehow. But unfortunately, I could not insert the pins with the boat intact, so I had to take apart part of the side of the ship and get in there and fix it. So that's just part of the fun of working with Technic. If you make even a small mistake, it can have big consequences.
Took some things off to fix that, so I'm going to be putting those back on now. Hopefully everything will go back the way it was, and we can keep on going as if none of this ever happened. finished bag number 2, and we have a little problem. As I understand it, from what it seems should be happening, is that these 2 smokestacks should be going up and down as I roll the wheels, but they are not. At first, just one of them was doing it, and so I turned the whole thing over to try to see what was going on, and when I turned it back over, then the other one was not working. I don't even know where to start. I mean, yes, this bottom is open. I guess I could sort of try to mess with it. So far, this has been a pretty challenging build. I don't know where I went wrong. So I'm at a dilemma. Do I go back and see where the problem is, if I can fix it? Do I just keep building? And I think at this point I'm so far along that I'm not going to be taking this all apart to try to get back into the innards. So you know what? I'm just going to keep on going. And if later on I can get in there and get it to work, great. And if not, it's still going to look really cool. So maybe when it's all finished and the weight distribution is as it should be, everything will be fine. Let's just hope so. So I'm about to start on bag number 3. Here we go.
Bag number 3 was probably my favorite because it was the least technical. I got to build Minnie Mouse. And then they had us building the 2 paddle wheels. And for that, you had to do this one white set of pieces of 16 times. So that was a little tedious, but hey, at least it wasn't hard. So I put those together. Then I had to clip the 16 white pieces onto the 2 paddle wheels. And then of course those went on the side of the ship and they got to spin. The 2 smokestacks got a little bigger. There were some fun details like little boxes of cargo. And on one end of the boat, I got to construct a working fishing pole. And then, after adding a few extra pieces here and there, I was finished.
It's the boat. And Mickey. And Minnie. You can see him going up and down there, and the paddle wheel. Smokestacks going up and down. Looks like one's kind of going more than the other. So what did I think of this little build? It was challenging. Wow. I would definitely not recommend this if you are a sort of new builder or an impatient builder. Stylistically, I think it's great. I love the printed elements. There's one that says SS Willie, and there's ones that say 1928. We also got 1928 on the little tile here. There's some really cool, unusual pieces. There's a white guitar that comes with Mickey. There's this little bird on the little pole here. The fishing pole is a cool little Technic thing. It goes up and down. And the string is, like fishing poles should. I got this set having not studied it all that much. I just knew it was Steamboat Willie, it was black and white, and I wanted it. So I had some surprises while building it. Probably the biggest surprise for me was that there were Technic elements involved and that there is movement within. Number 2 is it's a little bit smaller than I was thinking it would be. It's also quite heavy, so that's just something to note. Also, it is not all black and white. It's black, gray, and white, but that's okay because, we'll take it. It was pretty challenging to put together, I thought, and I have built many things, many modulars, and not a whole lot of Technic. You saw me building that Spider-Man spider crawler in a previous video, and that wasn't as challenging as this one was. This really... yeah. Normally for a build of this size, over 700 pieces, I would probably take a day or 2 to build it, but since I was doing this video, I decided I'm going to build this in one night. So this has taken me about, not quite 3 hours to build. Then again, I'm not the quickest builder. The people who designed this were, wow, their brains. Oh wow. There were some techniques in here that I never would have dreamed of. There were so many just sideways, you know, studs not on top techniques, and I appreciated the way that before you get all this black and white tile and everything on top, the two sides and the two ends were actually color coded. So like one side was yellow, one side was gray or whatever, and so you could tell which side of the boat you were supposed to be working on if you looked at the colors in the manual. And I've seen that used before in different instructions, and that's a good thing. So thank you for that. There were only a couple parts in the instructions where either I didn't see that a step needed to be taken and I missed it and I had to go back. I'm glad I discovered it before I had built the entire thing, because then I would have been really sad. So if you do decide to build this, definitely just check very carefully that you are following all the steps and putting all the pieces on. Maybe even going so far as to, you know, I don't know, put a little check mark or something to say, yes, I've definitely done this step. Because if you miss a step on this particular build, it's going to be tough to fix it. So, would I recommend this set? Well, if you are a die-hard Mickey fan, then yeah, you should get this set. If you're merely a Disney fan though, there are plenty of other Disney sets out there. So this may not be your first choice. Nautical fans? Okay, yeah, I haven't seen a lot of paddle wheelers. And for those who are looking for a challenging build, it's a gorgeous build. I'm very happy with it. It's going to go right up on my shelf alongside some of my other favorite builds and Lego sets from over the years, like the VW and the Ship in a Bottle and some of those other ones that I've built and never taken apart. I don't ever want to take this apart. I'm happy with it, but I probably would not want to build it a second time, is all I'm saying. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. You can also follow me on Instagram or Twitter as Mo, that's M-O, Make Stuff Up.